Neighbor dog? Hey everybody, it's Bunny. Let's do a DIY today. The most perfect DIY Pintertest challenge we are ever gonna do here on my channel. I'm sorry if you hear the distant borks in the back, but as previously explained, we have demons that disguise themselves as dogs that live just adjacent to our backyard. Today, we are gonna be doing the most highly requested Pintertest challenge of all time. A couple months ago, when you guys found this pin, there were literally days when this pin was posted over 100 times to my Facebook page. Not even joking, because you guys just knew that this DIY was perfect for my life. I'm sure you've already read the title. Today, we are going to be handcrafting the doll head lamp. The original pin is actually pretty hilarious because it's like, got a bunch of old doll heads laying around your house? Don't throw them away, turn them into a lamp. And I'm like, who lives in a magical mystery land where they've just got doll heads laying around? Oh, so many doll heads, don't know what to do with them. Let's start turning them into lamps. But I just heard like the door creakity creak, very creepy. Oh, it's the cat eating. I heard this like little like ticking, scratching, and I was like, well, somebody's coming in the house. I started gathering all of the ingredients to make this pin months ago when you guys were posting it on my Facebook page, but it took me several tries to get a doll head that was the perfect size and also a doll head that has no eyes and preferably also has a little gap in the mouth like she does. So she is definitely a very interesting subject. She still has little teeth and I just love her wild, unkempt hair. I wish my hair looked this amazing. So I found her on Etsy and I think I paid around $15. She was the third doll head that I purchased for this project. The other two that I ordered were way too big, or I felt guilty about poking their eyes out. Size is the most important component for this DIY because the other thing that you need for this project is a lamp base, and preferably, you know, like the ones in the pin, they are old, you know, antique-y, at least vintage, distressed, metal. I imagine this project would be a lot easier to complete if you live next to a salvage yard that has a bunch of like scrap metal. Pretty much the only salvage yards that I know of that are around me are like pick apart for cars. I just ordered all of these supplies on Etsy and I just used the search term like antique lamp base or vintage metal lamp base. It is a trial and error when you're ordering supplies on the internet, you know, what is going to be a perfect base for the doll head that you get. So for instance, I got this one, and as you guys can see, you know, she doesn't set in there right. The opening of this one is way too big. It does look really cool still, but she kind of wobbles on here. You know, it's still not the greatest fit, but this one is so pretty. I think that this is the best fit, the first lamp base that I was showing you guys, and it's actually kind of perfect because it has little hearts on it, so it's really like, oh, cute, like dolly kind of feel, yay! The other supplies that you need is a clip-in light like this, and I got this off of Amazon for $6. I will leave a link in the info box. And you are also going to need some super glue, and I got this at the hardware store. It's Gorilla Glue and it's gel. I think the actual assembly is going to take 2 seconds because you basically just install this light in the lamp base, put the doll head on top, and glue. I was questioning switching out the light bulb for a larger one so it would shine brighter and be more powerful, but as you guys can see, it doesn't fit. So we are stuck with this little lower voltage, more crafty-like lamp. Boop, boop, boop. We'll turn it on in just a second. So I'm just going to squirt some of this gel super glue all around the rim there, like so. And I'm just kind of putting it everywhere because I don't know where she's gonna hit on this base. Ta-da! Then we are just going to set the doll head on top. Try and not get any of her little strands of beautiful hair in there. Holding her down to the base for a couple seconds did get her to stick on here pretty well. At first, I was a little bit nervous, even though this stuff does say that it will bond to metal and everything else. It wasn't at first, so I really had to crank up like a volume 10 on the patience level and just sit very, very still and just sort of like press her head down onto this base, because I'm sure you guys can see, you know, this isn't like a perfect size match. There is a little bit of gaps here and there, but from the front, she looks like she fits pretty perfectly. And of course, like a 5-year-old, my fingers now are covered in super glue and I hate it when that happens. If you guys have any like remedies on how to get super glue off of your fingers, please leave them as a comment down below. I need all the help I can get. In my particular case, I thought it was best to glue the doll head on before running the lamp up in here. And honestly, she looks kind of cool just like this. Actually, she looks very cool. This is a good look for you, honey. Honestly, I could just stop here and I'd be 1000% content with this, like not turning it into a lamp. So now I'm just shoving the little light bulb thing up in here. I'm trying to get it to set in there nicely. And now I'm gonna have to cut one of these lamps to plug her in. Ooh, look at her. Glowing already. Ew, she gets just a little bit creepier as I turn off every single light. Oh, look at that. Just with one lamp missing, she's looking really awesome and really spooky already. And her mouth actually isn't all the way open. There's like a little piece of pink fabric there, which is supposed to look like a tongue. But I think that that makes it glow in a slightly different and even more exciting way. So let's continue to cut off the lights and suddenly a wild dog man appears. So there she is again. I had to get him to come downstairs because I was literally too scared to like sit in a dark kitchen by myself. Can you cut the lights totally so we can be in complete darkness? Oh, look at that glow. Really? Wait, what is glowing blue behind me? Oh, that's our fridge. I was like, what is that light? There we go. So there she is. Oh, why would you do that? Oh my gosh. I called you down here to not scare me. I think she actually looks cooler with like just a little bit of lighting, because then you can see the difference once again between the eyes and the mouth. Ta-da! It is safe to say that 100% this is my favorite Pintertest challenge we have ever done on this channel. I wish I could find more like doll related DIYs. I am totally down for that. Probably should have saved this for October, you know, when it's more appropriate to freak people out with my doll heads. But you guys have been requesting it so much in the summer, and I think it's like a pin that keeps getting knocked about on the internet. So here we are, we're doing it now in July when it's like more than halfway to Halloween. Yay, my favorite day of the year. Actually, how close are we? I have an app for that. Oh, 110 days. There we go, on my little app. That is it for today's DIY. If you guys have seen any other pins or any DIYs floating about on the internet that you would like for me to test out, leave them as a comment down below, or you can also leave the picture tutorials on my Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/graveyardgirl. Also, I keep getting asked what my Snapchat is, so that's BM885. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and for watching. If you're not already and you'd like to be, hit that button down below, subscribe, become a member of the Swamp Family, and give an alligator at swings. Also, if you want, you can like me on Facebook, facebook.com/graveyardgirl, or you can follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, or Instagram at graveyardgirls, same way it's spelled here. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all tomorrow.